hope you guys had a really awesome weekend. Whatever you did, I am pretty sure it was better than mine because my weekend consisted of being really sick and being really busy. And when you mix being sick with being busy, it does not equal fun times. So yeah, I'm feeling a little bit better. I still feel kind of sick. I still feel like it's there, but definitely better than the weekend. So I'm back to uploading daily. I'm back to uploading Far Cry. So if you are a fan of watching me be scared, generally petrified of water in Far Cry, that video did go up to date, so make sure to go check that out. And this is a gun only gameplay, and what I mean by that is that I'm using no lethal kill streaks whatsoever. I'm just using the UAV, the counter UAV, and the Blackbird. And that was such a dumb death. Why did I do that? I saw the guy right there and I'm like, oh, I should throw a concussion grenade instead of just shooting him. I do dumb stuff like that all the time. But like I was saying, I'm using a non-lethal kill streak setup that I will call the Help a Brother Out kill streak setup, because the reason I decided to put this on was because my team was losing so badly. I kid you not, I think we lost maybe 5 games in a row where all of my team was going triple to quadruple negative. And I was finding it hard to even go even because of all of them kill streaks that were permanently in the air. So I was like, you know what? Obviously, you guys need some help, so let me help you out, man. And when I changed my kill streaks to this, we did not lose a game after that. So obviously, it does work. If you are finding that your team is on a losing streak, or you personally are on a losing streak, throw on this kill streak setup, and I guarantee you, your team will start doing much better. But that is not what I wanted to talk about today. Today, I wanted to talk about the DLC that is going to be coming out at the end of January. Or more specifically, I want to talk about the Peacekeeper, the new gun that we are getting our hands on January 29th. Now, I did contemplate just doing a commentary about the whole DLC and doing my reaction on the maps and stuff like that, but it's like you can't really judge a map. Even when you play it once or twice, you can't really judge what it's like because you have to play it on multiple different game modes to see what the spawns are like and stuff like that to really understand if the map is good or not. So I'm going to wait to give you guys my impression on the maps when the maps actually do come out. And I thought, well, the Peacekeeper, a new gun coming in a DLC, is interesting enough to just talk about on its own because it's never happened before. Now, what we've been told about the Peacekeeper is that it's going to be a hybrid of an assault rifle and an SMG. So it's gonna be like the middleman between an assault rifle and an SMG. Now, the only guns that we've kind of seen that are like that are the AK-74U from the original Black Ops and the MP7 from Modern Warfare 3. Now, both of those guns, people were like, oh my god, it's so overpowered, oh my god, nerf it now. That's what angry people sound like in my head, I guess. And I didn't really feel like there was a problem with it, but people have always complained about those kind of guns. So everyone's initial reaction was, well, it's going to be overpowered, it's going to be a god gun, it's going to be the best gun in the game. Well, I'm going to bring out a counterpoint to that argument. And my counterpoint is that, what if, in an effort to make sure that this gun is balanced, that they just make the Peacekeeper okay as an assault rifle and okay as an SMG? So it's not as good as an assault rifle, and it's not as good as an SMG. It just can perform at long, medium, and short range. Now, I don't know about you guys, but for me personally, there was kind of an adjustment period going from Modern Warfare 3 to Black Ops 2. And a big part of that was the realization that the SMG's damage drops off really, really quickly. Like, most of the time, 9 times out of 10, you're not going to be able to go toe-to-toe with a guy with an assault rifle with an SMG. Whereas in Modern Warfare 3, I could take on a dude with an assault rifle with an MP7, and it was no issue. And in Black Ops 2, you can't really do that. 9 times out of 10, that assault rifle has the upper hand at a distance, which is kind of the way it's supposed to be, right? So I adjusted my playstyle a little bit to where I'm never in long-range engagements, ever. If I see somebody from a long distance, I run away and find a way to get over there without him seeing me. That's how I play the game. So I have adjusted my playstyle to make sure that I'm constantly coming up against people in close quarters. Medium at the very, very longest distance. Now, if I have the Peacekeeper that is not as good up close as other SMGs and I'm still playing like an SMG player, that's not going to be desirable, right? That's not going to be what you want, because someone's going to have an MSMC and whoop my ass up close, because the MSMC is a beast up close. It's a beast pretty much everywhere. But you guys know what I mean, right? If I'm running around with this gun that is just an average okay SMG, and all these other kids have SMGs that are better at close range, I'm going to lose. So this is my little prediction, I guess you could call it, as to how the gun is going to perform when it first comes out. And what I personally think and what I believe is that the developers are very much aware of the fact that this is the first DLC of its kind. So they're going to be very conscious of making this very well balanced. If we're going to be more open to this kind of content in the future, it's going to have to be balanced. Otherwise people are like, whoa, never bring out another gun ever, because it's just the worst thing ever. I don't know what accent I was. So I feel like they're going to make it an okay assault rifle and an okay SMG. So what it's going to allow you to do is to have a better chance of beating someone up close than with your regular assault rifle, and a better chance beating someone from a distance than your regular SMG. So that's what I think it's going to be. It's just going to be okay at both of the jobs that it does. It can't be a master of all, or they're going to make it a god gun and make it super overpowered so that people buy the DLC. Either one or the other. So I guess I've kind of covered myself for both things there, but I will pick one. I think they're going to make it super balanced. That's my prediction. They better prove me right. Otherwise, I just give up. I'll never make another prediction ever again. Also, a really interesting topic is that of how they're going to work the whole diamond camo into the new SMG. And a lot of people have been saying that, oh, well, all of your diamond camos are just going to be unusable. You're not going to be able to use any of them. Now, that's a possibility, but I think the more likely thing that they're going to do is just make it to where you just have to get that gun gold to get a diamond camo on it. That's what I feel it's going to be. I don't feel it's going to be anything super complicated or anything like that. Now, the biggest question that I have is, if you disable DLC, do you disable the gun? Like, if you have this gun on your creator class and you disable DLC, does it just like take the class away from you? Does it not let you click it? I don't know. So I'm interested to see how they're going to work that. And I'm just really curious about this DLC. I'm kind of excited for it. I'm excited to have a new gun and get some gameplay with it. So I hope you guys enjoyed this gameplay and the topic and all that cool stuff. Let me know what you think the SMG is going to be like in the comments. And I will speak to you later. Bye.